Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny,
JD,
Erin, and Kat.
So this is part one of many of the Permission to Dance on Stage online concert that we have just watched live because we weren't ready in time to do this beforehand.
Yeah.
And I don't know it would have worked beforehand because we were all a bit...
I was so nervous. I was... Yeah. Really nervous, really anxious.
So when you message us first thing in the morning going, do you think they're nervous?
No, but I went, you know when you just think, oh, I'm just here, like, I've just woken up, I'm having a coffee, and I'm like, they must be, like, in makeup, sound check, they must have that, like, nervous bubble, and I was like, well, I wonder if they know that everyone's, like, thinking, like, are they okay?
Mm. It's alright, JD.
It's like mic drop.
It is.
They're in prison cells. Can I be locked in there with them?
Calm.
This is why I didn't wear much clothes, because I knew I'd be.
Oh wow. Put that eyebrow away.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, his like
earring.
fake earring.
Oh.
Oh, angry. That's nice hair. That's nice hair. His hair looks nice. Oh, Jesus.
And there's no break for me.
Jimin, you sassy bitch.
No, we can't pause.
No.
Oh.
So there's no lip.
He's got an earring in as well. He's got that giant earring in.
So confused.
Okay, this is what I told you before, right? Like even the. Oh. Oh! Excuse you. It's like someone's going to escape from prison.
Erin's not okay.
I'm already not coping.
No. This is what I told you. Even the VR films, they put so much effort into their concerts. Every second is an experience. We don't need permission. You don't need permission for anything. You just do what you want.
My tissue. I actually
Do what you want.
I would die if I was there.
It's okay, we're still alive.
You're still alive.
No.
No! Oh
No,
my
but
God.
yeah.
No. Yeah, but no, but.
Yeah, but no, but yeah.
That's so bad. There are no words.
They're coming out of a jail cell.
This is just going to be noises that are going to come out.
Face tattoo on his chest.
I did look. I have goosebumps. That looked like
God.
looks like it might be nippling.
This isn't fair, okay? I've just had COVID, I can't breathe properly.
Same, man. Same.
Take deep.
I can't take a deep breath.
What is that vest?
That looks see-through.
I can't.
Oh my God, RM. Glasses.
I should be wearing my Fitbit, my heart is going.
Oh yes, their backup dancers look so good. Oh, chin and shoulders.
I love the gloves.
Wait, it goes all the way down his chest. Oh, he's gone with the old school undercut. He's gone with the old school undercut. Short back and sides, high on the top. Very reminiscent of their debut.
Oh, is that a green?
With a dark undercut. That's nice.
She looks so tall.
Are you doing the...
Oh, he can't dance.
Why?
He's got an injury, he can't dance. I saw that this morning.
Go on, J-Hope. I see you in the outfit. I love J-Hope's outfit.
He sounds so good live. How can you sit there though and be so like?
Sorry. I see more skin tomorrow.
Oh no, I can't. I'm ready. I literally have goosebumps.
And he's doing that, keep breath control when they've been dancing. Like that's so hard. Their backup dancers look awesome.
So what? They sit with each other's side for once, and then Jin's like, "Hello."
I know we heard.
That chain around his neck.
Yeah.
Oh, sugar.
Facial expressions, boys, living for it. Woohoo! He looks so good.
camera thing, alright? Please.
It's just rude. Stop it. But don't.
It's just disrespectful. Okay, so they calm down the choreo stuff.
Well, this is what's exciting.
Yeah.
Is they'll change it up. You never know. Oh, you never know what you're gonna get. They usually do the main choreo bit because they know everyone likes it. But let's see.
I know this is a really stupid thing to say, but Jin's so handsome.
He's so handsome. I see Jimmy. I mean, for anyone to just sit in a chair and look like a boss, he's doing it. You know what I mean?
He looks like the king, and
He
they're all
does.
his minions.
It's like he's commanding the concert.
Yeah. He's like, dance for me, boys.
Oh, I don't think I've ever loved him more
Yeah, bless
than in
him.
this moment.
Oh! Not enough to come.
I'm just gonna say right now, through biases, I can't.
What, me? He's jumped up the fires! Get the fuck out! So V has jumped up to bias. Sugar, JK, okay. We'll discuss the order, the very minute order later.
There's still a whole concert to go.
I know, I'm gonna end up OT7.
Yeah, literally. And
I love that.
I love it when they just have fun.
I'm like sinking in my sleep.
Oh, to be the makeup artist that put that on his chest.
Away. Oh, I hope they do the.
They will, yeah.
Literally, that's my favourite bit of choreo.
That's my favourite bit.
Jesus. I have many favourite bits.
I like a bit of angry RM as well.
Waiting for a bit of nipple.
Ah! You can see the outline of RM's pecs perfectly.
JK. I love his longer hair.
Jimin's.
Yeah. But if he does a ponytail again, I can't guarantee I won't end up with full.
His ponytail's really cute. Oh, you see Jimin's arms just then?
I need more eyes.
No, right? Catch it. What's he gonna do? I'm your hope.
나는 여러분들의 호. 여러분들은 나의 호. 여러분들 제 이름은 제.
Oh. He looks so good.
He does. I love his hair.
우리 멤버 그리고 아미 여러분들도 모두 함께 마음껏 아주 마음껏 즐길 수 있는 시간으로
I
준비해봤습니다.
love his voice even when he's just
여러분들 그냥
talking.
즐겨주세요.
No.
Oh, classic. Oh, I love those boots.
What do we say about you staring in cameras?
They're so cute.
Yeah. This is also what I love about the concerts is we know they can do perfect choreo because we've seen them perform it and on their MV, but in the concerts they sometimes just play a little bit around with it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I haven't seen it yet. Julian distracted me. On his chest.
They keep splashing in the background.
So this is obviously video 1. It is the start with the pre-video that you said was like mic drop.
Yeah,
the white
and the white.
and the paperclip.
Paperclip! Man, that surprised us. We were like, woo!
Although good to know that we can get out of handcuffs, I'll have to make sure mine are more secure.
Yeah. I mean, I would watch that series. I would watch BTS in a Prison Break style TV
I
show.
see a lot of stuff come up on TikTok of BTS as mafia bosses. And that was very much that vibe. Maybe they've seen them and thought, yeah,
Hang on a minute.
they really look good. Anyway, yes, so we started with On. We just scanned through quickly to write notes on each one because at the end we were all just like, I don't remember what just happened.
Yeah, just give our thoughts.
Just for interest, Jenny, what does your note say for On?
White with chains. That's what they wore.
It doesn't say.
Short, sweet, simple.
Yeah, well, there was the choreo. There was. I thought you were doing that. I was like, oh yeah, the chest.
No, I was going to go with the hand-painted tattoo.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow, yeah.
They looked good, they moved so well, and they sounded great.
Oh yeah, when JK came to do his bit, you were like, oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Every time, it's amazing.
But they all are.
And anyone who says otherwise, it's like you try singing live and doing all that choreo and controlling your breathing.
I know obviously they wouldn't have had time to reconfigure bits, but I actually really loved it when there was the gap where V should have been. And every now and then I just caught myself like drifting to it.
Yeah, I think it's nice that they don't try and fill it in.
No, they did the same with Sugar when he was missing for a bit.
And also I can fill that gap from memory, so it's okay.
Yes, anything else to add about On?
Well,
But they had all the backup dancers doing everything as well, the same as the Thematic Manifesto.
And their masks were like silver.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Silver and white was the theme there. So they had those same outfits for a couple of performances.
Yeah.
Mummy, name titties.
I loved like the big chunky chains
good.
though.
When they do like the set design, I know the set wasn't crazy or anything, but the little bits that they put in, because you had the like the cell doors still, and then that going with the outfits, and imagine choosing an outfit that has to represent all the songs until that outfit change. Must be really difficult to choose one that encapsulates 3 songs and then stylize it for each individual member.
Yeah. Really, it's very good. They do an awesome job with their outfits and hair and everything.
Yeah.
So one thing I will say about the sets all the way through is I love how simple they are. And I don't mean simple as in there was no work put into them, because there clearly was. I just mean there are some people who I think for their performances they need elaborate sets to make it interesting. The fact that they don't, and they just have these simple little things because your eyes are just on them anyway. Yeah. And the choreo and the vocal.
It's a compliment to them, yeah. I really liked the story, how that obviously they were coming out of, although there's 7 of them together, it was almost like they were coming out of solitary confinement because of the pandemic. And then that's why they were breaking out.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Oh, okay.
I saw handcuffs, bars, chains.
And then you were gone.
I was happy.
You're gone, yeah. It's like they were, for me, I thought it was like they were breaking out of like solitary confinement, you know, that prison kind of thing.
Now you say it, yes, I see that. Prior to that, I'm with Jenny. I saw...
And it goes along with them stepping out and just like, bring the pain.
Yeah. That's it. They're going to face it. So
but do you not think that also represents us going into that concert? You want it, but you're like, okay, it's going to hurt. I know it's going to bring the pain.
And the thing is...
on Instagram, I was like, bring on the attack.
Yeah.
And on my drive over here this morning, the first song I put on was On. And I was like, I hope they do it. But I'm also terrified, so I'm really glad that like it's like waxing straight off.
Yeah.
They did it. They did it.
Yeah.
And I was like, right,
rip the band-aid off.
Yeah.
Because we didn't actually know what we were going to get. We didn't know what the set list was. And just a comment for the concert overall is I think they did a really good job at choosing the set list just to you know make everyone happy.
Throwbacks and everything.
Yeah, really good.
Okay, next song was Fire. Now I have your Fire remix.
Yeah.
They like slowed it down a bit, and it was. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not a musical genius. And I've got written here dance off vibe, which is what you asked me to write down, Erin.
Yeah, because I loved how the staging of it. It just kind of felt like, especially with all the backup
torches,
dancers,
didn't they?
but they had their phones and they were like filming it. Like you can just imagine. I say you could just imagine like I've been in this environment. But yeah, like on the rough streets, and they're all having a, you know, a cappella group dance off or something like that.
But they always do that on the rough street.
They do. It's in loads of films, right? Yeah.
So I choose to believe it.
Yep, that's how my
And that's how you know Erin has never been on the rough streets.
Yes.
They can't see your air quotes. Yeah, but I thought there was a really good way of still keeping it with that fire vibe, but without killing themselves
And choreo.
in choreo.
But they still did that main bit.
Yeah, that was so good, and it would have scared me because as much as I like fire, I like to be able to have like fire where I can see it, not have it like behind me. But again, because at the start of the MV for fire, they have like the railings that they're all behind, so then that worked for this as well. It was just all wonderful.
The one thing I'm remembering most from Fire is J-Hope.
His outfit was wicked.
Yeah.
So good.
Honestly, they were like alien sunglasses though,
Really good.
because they
Quite
had
alien.
when he got closer and you could see, I think when they're talking at some point, and then you can see that there's like the sunglasses and then there's like a gap and then like another rim to it, which made his eye, it just gave him such a different shape. I thought it was really, really cool.
Yeah,
But yeah,
lots,
like
so
alien
swaggy, all of them. Swag. Sugar's favourite word, swag.
Next one. Dope. And I've
Really
written
good.
hand cam because that was one when they were all holding the camera.
Yeah.
I really like that. It was just different, a different camera,
Did you
wasn't
check
it?
with Erin that they said dope? Or?
Yeah, it's fun to see them muck about. Like you were saying, if they did full on choreo on fire, dope. That like Jones too much, they can't. So
That'd be
it's
the
really
end.
nice. It's really enjoyable to see them just mucking about and jumping around.
Because like they were
doing
holding
their
the
own
camera for each other as well at times, and that was cool.
I was
bit. Which again is a really smart way to embrace technology as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know of any other artists that they're, you
And I
know,
had to
concerts that would
wonder,
take their own phones and film
Was
themselves.
it one that had like a screen on the top? Because how were they sure that what they were trying to film was in shot otherwise?
I don't know.
Because, you know, I could be like, hey, we're here, you're rapping, I'm filming us, but I'm actually just filming me.
When you
if I did that, that would be like an accident.
When you get the multi-view ones, one of the benefits of the multi-view screens was you can sometimes see like the camera people on the stage and all that going around, and so you're like, oh, that's how that was done. But yeah, obviously we only had the single view, so I have no idea how they did that.
I'm not convinced that was 100% like selfie camera.
It might have been
Probably
a
wasn't.
I feel
cameraman.
like someone was, but they were giving it like the illusion,
By holding
yeah,
it.
and then
Yeah.
directing it. But because there were times when they weren't, and it's not like.
But
they,
it was on the floor at one point, it's like RM picked it up.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'd need to.
Although I would understand that angle if I was the camera person. It's like, she's gone again.
Yeah, come on, love. You.
Sugar, we told you not to rap to camera!
I have one thing I was sad about. My favourite bit of dope
Bow tie.
bar is bow tie, which started a whole whirlwind trouble. Is when they do the
Yeah.
and they didn't do that bit.
Oh, you mean
They didn't-
enemy.
Yeah.
That one.
And it,
We did it.
I know, but it's it is honestly
Yeah.
my favourite bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was my only
My
slight little.
favourite bit in it is Sugar.
No, it's the dance move.
But
Where
Sugar's
we
the
go?
one doing it.
Only he does it.
I don't care. I just like it, alright? Yeah.
It's that bit.
Yeah, that was my own like. If they could just tailor it explicitly for me next time, that'd be fabulous.
So that's interesting you say that though, because it's quite funny, because if you were to get the bits that you love every single time they performed it, would it wear off on you? But it's
No.
almost like because they tweak it, it keeps you hungry for it. Do you know what I mean? I know we wouldn't get bored of it at all, but it is interesting that it
And
keeps
you'd miss different
the anticipation. Yeah, you're like, oh, are they going to do it? Are they not? Like, what are they going to do? So
And the last one in this section was DNA, which cut us off.
yeah, that's the only downside of a streaming online concert live is if you get a bit of Wi-Fi, or sometimes it can be their broadcasting, or what, you know, sometimes it can get little glitches.
But it was definitely different DNA. It was not.
I think
It was not a match. She's gone. You okay?
that from?
DNA, it's not a match.
Oh right, yeah, but I mean, I got the joke. I just so okay.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that
Just
funny.
wanted to miss it. Oh, I wasn't missing it. So it's not a movie or anything else, is that okay?
No, it's just.
No, it's just.
This is exactly the sort
You
of joke
are
that
the
Erin likes.
father. Okay.
That's why I hang out with her. She thinks I'm funny.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was definitely different.
Yeah, I think it was slightly like a rock version.
So I don't really have much for DNA just because there was a panic.
Yeah.
Ensued.
That was a really horrific moment.
It was.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know if it was going to come back. But we will find that to rewatch because I love the choreo on DNA when they're all like linked together.
Yeah, we kind of missed a bit of.
I think it cut off when Sugar was about to start rapping. It's like, Jenny, you can't handle this.
Yeah, my panic in that moment was that it was then going to like evict us from the website and then we not let you back in because you've already accessed once. And I was like,
no, that's fine.
you know when you're like, don't start the tantrum now. But I would have like gone and sat in my car and like screamed in my car like really melodramatically.
Well, in that case, I'm glad. Obviously, this wasn't my first concert or anything or an online buying experience because I knew that wouldn't happen. But yeah, sometimes streaming can.
Okay.
So I knew it'd be fine. It'd pick up again, but
Okay. So for the next set of performances, head over to part 2. We'll see you there. Bye.
bye.